Ocean.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Toastmaster and I welcome you to the 327th meeting of Vadodara Toastmasters. Before we begin, let me walk you through the 3 ground rules that we follow here at every meeting at Vadodara Toastmasters. First, we do not talk about sex, religion, politics. So I would request all of you to refrain from discussing these topics in your speeches and evaluations. Second, we do not cross-talk, as it might disturb an ongoing speaker. And third, in order to maintain the decorum of this session, I would urge all of you to put your phones on silent mode. For that, I will give you 10 seconds.
Ravi, I think it is 3:26.
27.
Last time we had 3:26.
Last time was 3:20.
Oh.
Okay. Additionally, if anyone would like to use the washroom, it's right outside the door to the left. But make sure you do not disturb anyone while going out or coming back in. With that, I would like to request all of you to raise your right hand and repeat the club mission after me. We provide a positive and supportive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop their leadership and communication skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Now, I would like to hand over the dais to our president, Toastmaster Ravi. Please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Ravi.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I welcome you all to 327 meeting of Vadodara Toastmaster Club. Before starting meeting, I had few announcements to make. So, the earlier the role of the grammarian was taken up by the Toastmaster Kosa, and now it's going to be played by Toastmaster Vatsal. Another thing is the counter was Toastmaster Dinesh. If Sanjay you would like to take the role, then the role is going to be played by Toastmaster Sanjay. The book of week was going to be played by Toastmaster Kosa, and it's now taken up by Toastmaster Pratik. And the another change is in the timing of the speech. The Toastmaster Ananda had the earlier the speech time of 5 to 7 minutes, but after the clarification of his speech evaluation sheet, it came to know about his timing limits of 15 to 20 minutes. I request Diamond to please take a note of that. Now, how many of you have watched the match yesterday? Huge round of applause for them. Hope that way and still managed to come over here. And humongous success to our cricket team. Kudos for them. With that note, I will announce the 27 meeting open. Now we will start with a guest introduction. So the guest who came here today will have to come on the stage and have to tell 3 things: what's your name, what you do, and how you came to know about Toastmasters. So starting with you, ma'am. You can keep it. Anyone else? Ma'am, you can take a raise.
No, it's okay.
You got it, huh?
So, good morning everyone. I'm Angel Verma. Basically, I belongs to the Rajasthan, but born and brought up in Vadodara. So, I have completed my education in MBA Finance, and then after currently I am working as an accountant, foreign tax executive. So, talking about my hobbies, I like art, painting, and exploring new things. So, this is all about me. Actually, I want to share my story that why I want to join Toastmaster Club. So, since 6 months, I was suffering a disease called Crohn's and Fisher. So it diagnostic in last month. So I had two surgeries, and I was hospitalized in last month. And I lost 10 kgs weight. Also, I lost my relationship. I lost hair. I had a break even my job, study. So it was a nightmare experience for me. So I had a fear of being speak in front of people. I lose my confidence. Like I have a touch with Ananda sir since long time, but I couldn't able to join the Toastmaster club due to this reason. And yes, I come to here to build my confidence again, to speak in front of people, and also to overcome my fear in front of public. So this is the reason why I want to join the Toastmaster club. So that's all about me.
After listening to this introduction, I hope that you have started breaking the ice of breaking the fear of this. Next.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Myself Yashodi Mani. I am from Energy Hydrocarbon. I got to know about Toastmaster from Vikram Gopal sir. Next year, I'm pursuing 1 year MBA PGPS course. So for that, I need to develop some presentation skills. So that's why I want to do this.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
Myself, Mang Raichura. Basically, I'm a student of 4th year civil engineering from Billa Vishakarma Mahavidyalayam, Ballar Vijayanagara. I came to know about Toastmasters through Vatsal sir. Currently, I'm working under him as an intern at Patel Infrastructure Limited. I want to, if I am unable to join Toastmasters because I am currently living in Anand. So my today's aim to connecting with the professionals for my for my futures. For this, I came here today.
To present book of it, I would like to invite Toastmaster Pratik on the dais.
In general case, we generally decide what the other person is depend on the behavior, what he wears, and how he speaks. But what if I say there is one place, is on that place, whatever you do, everyone will treat you normally. If you become like a fully mad, if you just shouting loudly or whatever you do, they won't judge you a bit. This is a story of one girl who was so much desperate and so much depressed that she decided to commit suicide. And after going to this place, how that place helped her to decide and encourage herself to do what she actually wanted instead of what everyone wanted from her. And that place is a mental hospital. Everyone never tells you whatever you do there. This is a story of a girl who decided to commit a suicide. And how that place helped her, you need to find out by reading the book called Veronica Decides to Die. It is a story written by Paulo Coelho. I will encourage if anyone of you feel desperate or anything, please read this book. Thank you.
Thank you. And today we have special guest, Toastmaster Sanjita, who was the past member of the Thank you so much for coming to this club. Now, proceeding this meeting further, I would like to invite Toastmaster of the Toastmaster Tarun on the dais.
Thank you, Mr. President. How many of you, one of the guests forgot to introduce him. How many of you have felt your heart racing, your palm numb and with sweat, and your mind going blank when asked to speak in front of public? Yeah, many of us from first time. So good morning Toastmasters and esteemed guests. My name is TM Tarun and I will be your Toastmasters for the day for the meeting number 327 with the theme From Fear to Fluency, all about public speaking. If most of us are experienced, if you are new, let's just pose one question before we start on the theme. What according to you are the ingredients to overcome the fear when it comes to public speaking? Any ingredients you have, or it is your, what you say, one of the most PR or TR, what we say, like practice? Practice. Okay, I'll just put it down.
Confidence and courage.
Practice,
Research.
research,
Discipline.
discipline,
Confidence and courage already is spoken.
Learn all these things.
To sum up everything, just getting married.
that case you stop. You have more fear of speaking in public.
Only one phase of one person.
So practice, research,
And one thing is that understanding that other human beings are not different than me.
okay.
That's also one of the-
Empathy, I would say.
That's
Yes.
also one of that.
Yeah. I sum up in marriage.
Toastmasters decided consistency.
Consistency, okay. Okay. Yes, just gone. So one of the orator has said, if you have to persuade others, you have to start persuading yourself. Today I am here to do exactly the same, to persuade yourself to become a more efficient, fluent and a consistent speaker. As we discussed, there are many ingredients which maybe some of us are having in build, but because of maybe we have only 2.5 hours and my time is also limited. So I will break my ingredients into 3 parts. I will start with like, what is speech? Speech is all about power, right? It is all about persuasion. It is to build and then reflect. According to me, the first 2 ingredients which I would like to start with, all ingredients which I have listed are all starting with P's. It is not because my wife's name starts with P. It is first, so I will come to the first ingredients. It is, one of them is written here, practice. And I would, to the practice, I would add preparedness. Right? Let us take an example. You want to learn driving, or maybe a case of swimming. How would you go about? Right? Just by reading a book, can you drive and swim?
No.
Right?
Practices.
Practice. You have to be a driver, deep dive into a swimming pool, to feel the nausea, to feel the excitement, to feel the fear. But by the time you start swimming, driving more and more, you gain confidence. So that is all about public speaking. The first rule of being an efficient public speaker is practice. Practice, practice, practice. And if you want best platform where you can do this practice, it is none other than Toastmasters. Here you are not judged, you are evaluated with a good positive feedback so that you can emerge as a better speaker when you give your next. Then comes the preparation. If you want to, suppose if you want to practice swimming or driving, you can't just go and sit and it will not start, right? You have to be prepared. You should know what are the things which are important while swimming, while driving. You have to concentrate on the vehicles in front, behind, side. While swimming, you have to see how deep you are okay, how your hands and legs should move. So this preparedness is also required when it comes to public speaking. As swim, in order to know swimming, you should swim. In order to know driving, you should drive. In order to be a public speaker, you should start speaking. Preparedness. When you come to about preparedness, what does it tell you? Like if you want to give a speech, what does preparedness mean?
You go through that content.
Correct, content.
The level of project you are going through.
So that is related to Toastmasters. Okay.
You know the target audience.
Perfect. So first is content. What you want to present, you should have the thorough knowledge of it. You should have. I will like to reciprocate Anand. Like whenever he is giving a speech, he has that knowledge background in behind. With that, if you have that knowledge, you are confident. You can talk as long as you wish on the subject. So one is content. Second is the audience. You should know what you are feeding back to the audience. The audience should be engaged, right? Content, engaging the audience, and your other part which comes as like body language, gesture, blah, blah, that we will talk in the next session. So, for the benefit of the guest, like this practice and preparedness is the first two pieces which I am talking as the ingredients. We will talk about more of the ingredients as we proceed with the meeting. For the benefit of the guest, I would like to explain you the structure of any Toastmaster meeting. This is our 327th meeting, and for any normal Toastmaster meeting, the meeting is divided into 3 segments. The first segment of Toastmaster meeting is about prepared speakers, wherein the speakers will speak on their choice of topic based on the pathway and the levels which they are. The second session of the Toastmasters agenda meeting is about the table topic. That is a very, what to say, interesting and the heart of the Toastmaster meeting, wherein any of you will be called randomly by the VTM, and you will be given a subject impromptu and you have to speak for at least 1 minute. That would be an interesting session. And the last session in Toastmaster meeting is all about evaluation, where the evaluators would evaluate the prepared speakers, the Toastmaster table topic speakers, and the general evaluator would give the overall evaluation how the meeting went. Now, to support this 3 sessions of Toastmaster meeting, we have a support team which is called as a tag team. T for timer, A for aha counter, and G for Grammarly. Before I introduce, as Ravi stated, yesterday most of us watched the World Cup, right? How many of you heard the winning speech of our captain? So, when it comes to being a Toastmaster, you don't listen what he's saying, but you start finding the and ah. So I was like, I started listening to his speech, and what I could notice, he said, you know, so many times. So that is how, when you become a Toastmaster, you start finding what is that. So I will again tell on the tag team, the timer. Today's timer role is played by T.N. Krish. He would be our timer, and I would like to welcome T.N. Krish to brief on his role for today's session.
Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests.
Good morning.
My name is Krish, and I would be the timer for today's 327 meeting. As a timer, I will time the table topic speaker for formal speeches and all the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker over the time using the green, yellow, and red cards. First, the table topic speaker should limit their remarks to not more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise the green card. At 1.5 minutes, I will raise yellow card, and at 2 minutes, red card. Icebreaker speeches should be of 4 to 6 minutes in length. At 4 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 5 minutes, yellow card, and at 6 minutes, red card. Third, prepared speeches. First prepared speech by Toastmaster Anand will be of 15 to 20 minutes in length.
At 15 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 17.5 minutes, I will raise yellow card, and at 20 minutes, I will raise the red card. All the other prepared speeches would be of 5 to 7 minutes in length, in which I would, at 5 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 6 minutes, I will raise the yellow card, and at 7, I will raise the red card. At last, the individual evaluations would be of 2 to 3 minutes. And in 2 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card, and at 3 minutes, I will raise the red card. Thank you.
The ingredient which TM Vatsal possesses is being calm and composed. He has just joined Toastmasters, but he is always available to take any role which is assigned. Next in the tag team is the AHA counter, which TM Sanjay has took over. Thanks to TM Sanjay for promptly taking over the last minute. I would like to invite Sanjay to.
Good morning, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and respected guests. Today I am playing the role of our counter. So my responsibility is to list down the repeated word which speaker will tell at the time of speaking. Whom, like, as well, you know, etc. Whenever I will ask, I will let them the number of times when they have repeated these words, and it will help them for humongous. It will help them in future to correct their speeches, and certainly it will be impeccable speech in upcoming whenever they will speak. So thank you very much.
Next is G for grammarian, which again TM Vatsal has taken over at the last minute. So thanks TM Vatsal.
I'll be a grammarian for today. As a grammarian, it's my duty to introduce you to the word of the day, the phrase of the day. The word of the day is humongous. So we can use it like Indian men's cricket team has achieved a humongous achievement today. Phrase of the day through thick and thin. It's we at Vadodara Toastmasters support each other through thick and thin. We can use it like that. Additionally, I'll be noting down some good usages of the language, as well as at the end of the day, and then giving you the overall report at the end of the session. Thank you.
Thank you, TM Vatsal. Now we move to our first segment of today's meeting, that is prepared speeches. I will just request all of you to listen or maybe identify what ingredients the speaker and the evaluators are using, so that when we come to the next part of my role as team OD, we can again discuss on those ingredients. The first speaker for today is TM Anand, and his ingredients, without doubt, I'd say is research and knowledge. But before I call him on the stage to give his speech, I would like to call his evaluator, TM Hitesh, calm and composed. We will brief you on the details of speech details of TM Anand. Over to you, TM.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Very good morning to all of you, my fellow Toastmasters.
Good morning.
Good morning, guests. How many of you had breakfast today? Everyone, okay. Toastmaster Ravi also had. Okay, so me and Toastmaster Krunal have not had breakfast today. Oh. Nothing, simple suggestion, please don't miss your breakfast. Coming to today's speech first, my focus speaker Toastmaster Anand today is going to do a humongous task of delivering a 15 to 20 minute speech from his pathway Persuasive Influence. He is delivering his level 4 project 2 speech, and purpose of his speech to practice delivering speech with a well organized question and answer session. So in this 20 minutes we will have to manage this speech content and the answers to the questions. Again, he has got adequate research in this area which he will have to demonstrate while delivering his 20-minute speech. And I wish best of luck to Toastmaster Anand.
Please, please join your hands to welcome our first speaker, TM Anand. TM Anand, structure for fulfillment. TM Anand, structure for fulfillment.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pradeep. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, now is the Joss. I really wonder how process makes brilliance in the world. Like we have now today celebrating 327th meeting. Have you ever imagined those 327 meetings has been happening by a process? The process is, well ahead of the time, posters are there, agenda is there, everyone is prepared for the roles and speeches and all that things, right? All these are sum up as a process. I am very curious to know about these big companies, how they run, how they build impact and change the world for so many years. I fortunate to work with Hitachi Energy, and Hitachi as a group has 150, more than 100 years of existence. How this is happening? So I read a book called The Toyota Way, written by Jeffrey Liker is the author. He is a professor. So I read that he had laid down 14 principles. How many? 14. 14 management principles for humongous success. I managed to come to Vadodara Toastmasters Club through thick and thin last 1.5 years. And I enjoy it. I grown myself. I have seen my progress a lot. Colleagues call me, he is a Toastmaster. Leaders are calling me as a Toastmaster. That definitely gives me pride. But I reframing it and thinking through it since many times, and then I came to know about a theme called structure for fulfillment. I mean, we are here to have a particular goal, like our guests have said, why they have came to as a guest Toastmasters. Every single one of us has a goal in our mind. To achieve that goal, we must have a structure in a leadership style. What leaders do? Leaders do through strategy. They have structure in their brain, in their mind. They just took and convey that structure, communicate that structure. Then that structure binds everybody who is inside it. This is the secret. Now, the irony is that we have 34 members and few members not able to complete their pathways, level 2 or level 1. That is what the data shows. Many things. We have great speakers, enthusiasts, and leaders in our club. We are one of the best clubs. I listened from a senior that you are the best club in the whole Gujarat. Let us give a big round of applause. So the structure in my head is that TMR, target, measure, review and reflect. In short, what thought of, again we will have a Q&A session followed by this prepared speech. You will ask me, you can fire me any kind of questions regarding the structure so that we will come up with a very good structure, because I firmly believe 1 + 1 is not equal to 2, it is 3. Because the structure in my head, the structure in all of your head, then come up with the greatest structure that will give humongous success to Vadodara Toastmasters Club in generations to come. Of course, we have to go through thick and thin, but definitely it will give that feel and that results, that outcome. What I decided myself to fulfill this humongous task is that we have 34 members. From the 34 members, we will form 6 groups. Each group have 4 members, then there will be a leader. That means it's sum of 30. Then above these 4 members left, they will track back to back. Of course, the top is president, then followed by education vice president, then the two will be in parallel if they are not able to manage it. So what happened? Here is the 4 members. Now you imagine in your head, 6 groups are there. Each 6 group has a leader. Like TM Kunal sir, TM Gitanjali ma'am, TM Tarun sir, and all these people like TM Hiran sir. These are the already they have been through the Toastmasters since decades along. People are struggling to join Toastmaster, but here people are staying with Toastmaster decades. They have seen that their children may call, my father is Toastmaster since 10 years. You know, that is pride, and my hair standing on its end. Because it has a clear purpose that the leaders are met. I repeat, the leaders are met. And this world needs leaders. Everyone is a leader. 2015, I read a book called The Leader Who Had No Title, written by Robin Sharma. I read that book thrice. That helped me a lot. Because that helped me by changing my mindset. I don't want to be a CEO to become a leader. I can be a leader as a role player. Timer is a leader. Accountant can be a leader. TMOD is a leader. Everyone is a leader. I will just share a small incident that happened in 1960, I guess. When JF Kennedy was the president of America, he asked a janitor, what you are doing? To his surprise, the janitor told, I am helping to launch man to moon. Can you imagine a janitor speaking like this? That means he has seen the big picture. If you know the big picture, you can change the big picture. If you don't know the big picture, forget about changing, but you are not able to leave that big picture. Many things happening around us, we don't know. Many Toastmasters have changed their life by attending few meetings, by preparing themselves. We don't know. Because there is a deep drive of connection. We say to be connected, it is not. But my structure, or would say my imagined structure for fulfillment is that, can we connect these 6 great leaders in a 6 groups together to fulfill the target? Target would be any group member should participate in every meeting by becoming a role player or taking a role or being a prepared speech. One member from one group. If you run this for next 6 months, all the 6 weeks, everybody will cover. Then there would be a visual management that in a few minutes you can know which member has which level. I came to know members are there for 1 year but they have not completed level 2. That is not what we want Toastmasters. We want Toastmasters where every members are actually doing that what others have done and become a great leader. So this is what my structure in my head, then measure. It will take hardly 5 minutes of chatting. No need to call, form a group, just chat. Because then that member can measure it. If you cannot measure, you cannot control. Then comes review. That is the beautiful part. Because the leader will have an opportunity to connect with his or her 4 members. My dear, how you are progressing. Then the 4th one is reflect. Then the leader will ask, can you reflect on your last meeting? For a 5 minutes. Because it will help you to achieve your dream, achieve your goal. Why you have joined Toastmaster? By running the structure of TMRR, target, measure, review and reflect. My belief is that we can engage, energize and empathize all the members. This is the structure I have in my head. Then comes to how we can bring people or guests. Because as I very deeply believe that the best advertisement is done by a satisfied customer. The same way, the best guest attractor can be a satisfied Toastmaster. You think of TM Vikram. Vikram sir brings lots of guests, and many guests have converted to members because he deeply feel and connected. Toastmaster has been a part of his life. And I vividly remember he used to share a photo from his desk that Toastmaster is there. Just imagine how deeply he is connected. Like other members who have been TM Torun sir, Gitanjal Mem, Krunal sir, Iren sir, these are members who have been actually decades long. So this is the structure in my head. Now I am open for Q&A. Let fire me by questions. Can this possible or is it feasible first of all? Now the floor is open. You can ask me questions regarding the structure, or you can add value, omit something. It is free, like Android. It is not iPhone, it is restricted. It is Android. Everybody can suggest and change it. That is the singular objective of group growth. So my dear fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests, now floor is open for Q&A. Please fire me with your bullet. Yes. Any questions? Yes. Kiran sir, yes.
So you mentioned that there has to be a structure, but sometimes we also feel, or people say that you should think out of box. So which way we correlate with thinking something out of structure, and now you are mentioning about the structure, how can we correlate that?
Ironically, that out of thinking also comes from a structure. What they are trying to tell you is, think out of the box to do how the things will work, not the structure. CEO never change the strategy by thinking out of the box. He just bring a different perspective into it by implementing that perspective to achieve that strategy. Example, Hitachi has 30 years plan. They never changed it. It is going on. Strategy remains same, but perspective changes as the market environment changes. Thank you.
So,
yes, sir, please.
So this TMRR, can you give an example for a weight loss or hair growth?
He has lost 10 kg actually.
That's the reason I'm asking.
Yes, I lost 10 kg of weight. And you will surprise, I am super proud of my two friends. I am deeply proud of two friends. One is TM Sanjay, another one is TM Rasmi. Let us give a round of applause. The reason because they have impacted my life a lot. Every morning I would call them or they would call me, Anand, जाएंगे कहाँ? Garden या फिर work? Okay, give me 5 minutes, 20 minutes, I am running up. Okay, then. Then again one call will come after 20 minutes, then again one call will come after 30 minutes. That is the beauty of connection. We have been brand ambassador in our area. People are in those who are staying there, they are saying, अरे सर आप तो घूमने गए थे, नहीं घूमने नहीं वॉकिंग करने के लिए गए थे, हाँ क्या हुआ? अरे बढ़िया सर आप तो हम तो एंगेज ही नहीं, हम खुद को सेट ही नहीं कर पाए, not able to set for 1 week, but you have been done since 2 months, 2.5 months, I guess 3 months. The beauty is that there is a program called 75 Days Individual Challenge launched by Hitachi Energy in the memory of 75 years of existence in India. That is, Vadodara. Vadodara is the first time. It was HVB, then ABB, then Hitachi, all these things, stories going on. And I appreciate it for being consistent for last 30 days. What I did, I woke up at 5 o'clock or 5:30. Instead, someday if I'm not feeling well, still I go at 6:30. I will run 10,000 steps. I took a selfie, and that selfie I post in the group. Irrespective of any criticism, irrespective of any kind of challenge, I told myself, Anand, the key competitive advantage consistent. That is the single biggest driver for humongous structures. We have to go through thick and thin, but that consistency is the mother of mastery. You know? Thank you. Next question. Yes, sir.
TMRR, right? Normally we see in corporate world, like the company in which I was working or which I am working, they have like HOD and then they have group leaders, they call GL. For each GL they will have lead engineers, and then with lead engineer they will have engineers and subordinate. I think similar structure is what we are talking for customers. So I have one thing, definitely it will increase the productivity and other thing, but it may also bring competition within members, which may not be a healthy sign. That is the only drawback which I see in TM. Because at corporate world it is okay because you encourage to compete so that you will get more productivity. But when it comes to Toastmaster, I think that competition may decrease the interest or what wanting which we have as a Toastmaster.
Okay. Is that the question is that competition may kill the progress instead of enhancing it? Good question. For this, still today is also competition. There is an award for best prepared speaker. There is an award for best role player. There is an award for best. Cannot wipe out competition. Rather, I would say that can it be compassionate leader who will lead their team? How many teams? 4. When they realize their goal, I don't think, and competition is a good thing. And we are not competing with each other, we are competing with ourselves. It is always you versus you. I posted a same thing in LinkedIn and same thing in that 75-day challenge. Many responses came. Anand, that is true. Because why you compete? Your body structure is different, your habit is different. Why you are trying to run 40,000 steps or work 40,000 steps? Man, just work 1,000 steps. That's all. From 0 to 1,000, 1,000 times. Again, lack consistency. So, sir, my submission is the leader should have a proper perspective. It is not about competing with groups or competing with others. It is absolutely competing versus you. That's it. There is a disclaimer that it is not about competing with one another. It is about competing with yourself. Who you were yesterday and who you will become tomorrow is the bridge between what you are doing today. So that is my submission, sir. Any question? Yes.
Just I want to ask you, you said that it is a competition between you versus you. Is correct?
Yes.
I have seen many Toastmasters, they became members also, they join the club, they want to improve their communication skills, they join the. But there are such members, just because of few criticism as a counter or dramatic, they left the club. Though joined for 6 months, not even given a single speech. I can give you the name of Mahendra Ghaji and that Soumya and many others. Almost 6 months have gone, but they have still completed only one speech. How can we create the interest for this speech or to create their communication, to develop their speaking skill? How can we create interest in it?
Excellent question.
As it is said that you can give the glass to a person, but to drink, it is his will. Depends on his or her wish. It is my question.
So in the last analogy, you can create thirst in that person.
So
you don't try to drink him or her, you just create thirst.
If the thirst is there, then only he will come to
Exactly. To answer your question, what happens? Data itself shows there is lacking in the structure. Right? One member joined, 6 months is left, never delivered a speech. That means there is a serious lacking in our system. Are you accepting this? Or anyway, I mean, do you believe this,
Yes.
what I am saying true?
One.
No. But the other perspective, the person might went through different challenges. Only thing is that, can we connect with that person? How many people talk to that guy in the last 6 months? How many people talk to them? I barely, indeed in my imagination, I don't know, I don't have data, but I feel hardly anyone talk to that guy.
If they don't come only, we can go and drink from their house.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. My point is,
It should come from their inside.
so the leader, what is the task of a leader? The task of a leader is to make people self-driven. But usually people are push-start, not self-start.
They are not showing their faces in the club.
That
We don't know where they are staying. We don't know even their number.
because
How can we just contact with them?
because we are not connected. That is what I am trying to say. When you build a platform for connection, connection will solve many problems. Because there are already pre-assumptions. You know. Thank you all very much. Because of time, I can carry on. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much. That was a beautiful marathon speech, I should say. Timer was worried whether I should go.
He was just thinking, should I get started? Thank you.
Coming back to the TMRR, I would like to answer your question how to overcome weight issues. So target and measurement, you have leave it to you, but when it comes to reflect, you always put your spouse in front and you will start reducing your weight automatically.
And you are a live example by that.
So next speaker, we have none other than versatile TM Kunal. But before he comes on the stage to give his speech, I would like to call her evaluator TM Sanchita. Versatile evaluator. I will say personally, I have learned a lot from her when, as an evaluator. I think she is always to get best evaluator award.
Thank you.
Over to you.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. My target speaker, the very knowledgeable Krunal, is going to give a project from the part Persuasive Speaking. This is his level 3, project 1. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice being aware of his or her thoughts and feelings as well as impact of their responses on others. This is also to share their experience in completing the project. Tara, please note the time of the project is 5 to 7 minutes and the title of the project is Embarrassing Moments. It's a humongous effort to share that experience. All the best, TM Kunal. Over to you, TM.
Please join your hands to welcome TM Kunal. Embarrassing moments.
Thank you. Life is made out of moments. Happy, sad, normal, and embarrassing. We are habituated to speak about our happy moments and sometimes sad moments. But we rarely speak about our embarrassing moments. I don't know why. So today I am going to share a few of my embarrassing moments, not few, many embarrassing. Because sometimes I feel that these embarrassing moments loves me since my childhood. Giving you an example. When I was a kid, I had a very poor vowel control since standard 2. Now you can imagine for a kid how embarrassing it is when he was in that situation and to manage that. Suddenly, your fellow friend will ask, something bad. And you have to join. Yes, I also. Did you? So that is how I used to manage those embarrassing moments at that time. In college, of course, if you are a mechanical engineer, it is not a moment, it becomes a long period of 4 years of embarrassment, right? and TM Hiren and TM Hitesh can vouch me on that. And once you get married, you actually literally tie the knot with embarrassment. Because you never know when the embarrassment will pop up. Suddenly, the wife will say, finish your dinner, I have to tell you something important. Oh my God. How even a one morsel can go down, right? So, gathering all your courage, you say, okay, I am done with my dinner, tell me, what is that? Actually, see, the maid will not come for next 1 week, and you will have to take care of your room. Okay. You came from the office and suddenly said, have you noticed something different? Yeah, I could see that clothes are hanging on the window rather than the balcony because of the monsoon season. No, this is my new nail paint. So, these are the embarrassing moments I am facing. I don't know about you, but I am facing on a regular basis. But the moment I want to share with you here is different. And I am sure many of you must have experienced the same moment because it's a part of our routine life. When we are driving, our car or our two-wheeler is stopped at a traffic signal. And suddenly, a beggar will come to your car. Literally live on your window. You know? And particularly in my case, I feel so guilty that I could not look into her or his eyes, a kid, as if I made some crime. Because they say that eyes are the soul to the window to the soul. I don't know why, but I cannot see into that beggar's eyes. I try to avoid that eye contact. I stare at my panel, my steering, my gear knob, everything, but not at the window. Till the time he or she will disappear. And I was struggling. What should I do to manage this situation, to avoid this embarrassment? Because one thing for sure that I did not want to give money, because this is the fundamental reasons for the growth of this chain. So I did not want to part of that growth chain. So what to do? I struggled a lot, I thought a lot. Because I traveled a lot and every time, like in a week, 3 or 4 times, I passed through this situation. Then suddenly an idea got struck. I started keeping Parle-G packets in my car. And now the situation has changed. How? I look forward for the packets. The moment I stopped, I looked, is there any beggar? If the beggar is on the 4th car, I said, oh, come on, young, stand second, come here so that I can give you this. And there are many side advantages also. Suppose if I am traveling with my wife and my wife will say, I am feeling hungry, oh, why not? So it's not only for beggars. And literally, I have actually done this. And why only wife and beggar? Sometimes I also open and have it. Because if I don't want to stop by, I continue my drive, I open this packet and I enjoy. Because this is something which is very unique, I would say consistent product and still available at 5 rupees. But you know, sometimes the beggars, they give me weird look. They said this, I said, yeah, no money. They did not have a choice, they just keep it with them. But when I actually buy this, I mentally pray that whomsoever will have this, they will have a better thoughts and better well-being. With that mental prayer, actually, I buy this and keep it. And generally, when I give, with that mental prayer only I give, because it doesn't cost me anything, right? It is just a prayer which I transfer to any other person who will have this. So this is an idea I just wanted to share it with you because I'm sure how many of you are actually encountering this kind of embarrassing moments while driving, right? We all. And what we do, we avoid eye contacts, right? For no reasons, come on, right? We did not commit any crime, but still we avoid eye contacts. So this 5 rupees packet of Parle-G can help you to look forward for the banner, right? And have a happy ride. So right now I am also feeling hungry, so I'll have it once, just to give a live demonstration. Okay, so it is not something that I live my speeches, not only give my speeches. With that, thank you and over to you, Toastmaster.
That was an excellent speech from DM Kunal. Humorous, but still passing on the message and how we can overcome this minute or maybe things which we normally ignore with a simple solution. Coming to our third speaker for today, TM Pratik. Before I call him on the stage, I would like to call his evaluator, none other than TM Shakshi, again a versatile evaluator. And
Thank you, Toastmaster. Good morning, speech Balaji. Today, my focus speaker is Toastmaster Pratik. Toastmaster Pratik will be delivering his level 3 elective project from leadership development pathway, and the purpose of his speech is to connect with the audience. I am privileged to announce the title, Think Carefully. Timer requested to note that the speech length is 5 to 7 minutes. All the best to Toastmaster Pratik and over to you.
please join hands to welcome our third speaker, TM Pratik. Toastmaster Pratik, think carefully. Toastmaster Pratik, think carefully.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tarun. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
As you all know, I have chosen the pathway of leadership development, and I have been prone to get off topic of the project which I generally do. So today I have decided, and I am announcing, today I am going to do something that never happened on Vadodara Toastmasters stage. Period. Today, my project is to connect with the audience, and I am currently lacking the skill. So I prayed to a God. So give me something so that I can connect with the audience. So God gave me one mantra and said, if you sing this mantra in front of any edible food, that food will become sacred, and whenever you eat that food, you will learn what the other people are thinking. That's how I can communicate with you all guys. So, and he said that this thing will only work if you have a working mind. So there is some conditions there. So I quickly tried it. It was happened just before this meeting, so I haven't tried it yet. So this will be the first time I tried that food. And I was looking for something that might be edible somewhere, and the one thing that quickly came on my hand was you have to work with this, whatever is your account, right? So this is the first time I'm trying it out. If I eat this and my mind is working properly, I will be able to hear all your thoughts. Just try it out. And he said the effect will last up to 1 to 5 minutes max. Don't shout, please. Whoever singing some songs, balle balle side. There is one female voice that she wants to hug me. No, she wants to slap me. No, I heard it. Toastmaster, you will get a vote. Don't worry. Yes, Toastmaster, your lessons are working actually. Oh, sorry, Toastmaster. Eye contact, right. Eye contact. I was looking at a photo. Okay. I believe you might not believe I'm actually hearing this voice. So let's just try one thing that will enable you to believe me. So I had one trick here. I I have cards, and I will ask any person from the audience to volunteer with me. Anyone? Okay. The guest, I believe she is attending the first time. You sit there, no worries. So this won't be a big problem. I haven't connected with her. I haven't talked with her. This is the first time we met, right? So this is the normal card. As you can see, I have shuffled it in front of you, and I am giving you to crop this wherever you want. Crop it. Put it aside here. Okay. So everyone saw that she did it by herself. I haven't. This will be the totally random card here, right? Now I will ask Toastmaster Gitanjali to take the first card and don't show it to anyone except you. So only Toastmaster Gitanjali is the one who knows what the actual card is, right? Okay. Now I will read your mind. There are two color possibilities in the card. I will put this aside so I won't scan which card is missing. There are two colors, red and black. And if I am reading your mind, don't think about the color. Reverse psychology, then think about the color. It's a red one. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a red one. Right? If you go for a red, there are two possibilities, diamond and heart. Don't think about that. Diamond or heart. No, don't think about your ATM pin. I won't say that. Diamond or it's a heart. It's a heart, ladies and gentlemen. It's a heart. Red heart. Okay. Now, there is two kind of cards. One alphabetic, one numeric. It's alphabetic or a numeric. Think about it. I'm having a low signal here. Let's just have a data connection. It's a numeric. It's a number, not alphabetical. It's a number, red, heart. Which number is the remaining part?
For that I will need
I believe that this the information is so large that data cable might not have a proper bandwidth. We need to have a direct connection. It's a number 9. Can you show it to all? I read mine. I can read mine. If anyone still don't want to believe it, they can come after the meeting because there is a yellow card there. So, let me just. I request you all to change your password from now onward. Actually, I am very weak to remember password. It's up to you to change it. So, that's all for myself. Thank you. Your secret weapon. If anyone wants to have this will only work if you have a working mind.
Is it available for husbands?
Thank you, TM Pratik. That was speech like a hacker. So, I hope it does not hack. So, before we move to the next segment of our Toastmasters meeting, what all you could observe in the three speeches and maybe the brief evaluators what we saw? Any ingredients you could catch?
Research.
Research, okay, that we have listed already.
presentation style.
Presentation style. So I will first we talk about practice and preparedness. My ingredients are already related to P, I told you, because my wife name starts with P. So you could think about any P's you could get from
Performance.
performance. Okay.
Presentation skills.
Presentation skill we have covered. Okay, not covered, but yeah, one of them is presentation skill. So I would like to talk about pitch.
Presence of mind and presence of mind.
Yeah. not in my list. So pitch. What do you mean by pitch?
Voice modulation.
Voice modulation. And I think all the Toastmasters who have attended since long would definitely bet on Gitanjali on how his speech variation is. TM Ananda, Anand,
Yes.
to be precise, he also used this pitch to the best. If you talk about pitch in the voice, there are maybe various type of pitch which you can use while giving the speech. I will list few of them. Maybe rising pitch. What does it show? Rising pitch. It shows your enthusiasm. I got a call and I have been selected in the job. That is how you raise your speech. You cannot say like I got a call and I have been selected. So that does not resemble your enthusiasm. So that is a rising pitch. We have also falling pitch, where you are convincing someone. Like maybe a team which won the World Cup. Rahul Dravid wants to encourage everyone. He can, come on boys, we will go. He will not, he may start with that, but what one thing he will say? In the team which you are, I believe in you. So that is the falling pitch or a pitch which gives conviction or support to the team. Then we have a dipping pitch, which can be a consolation. Like I can understand how with what tough times you are in. So that you show your empathy. So these are the variation of pitch which you can utilize in your speech and become a better or a fluent speaker. Then comes to posture. When it about posture, it is all about your body language. Right? If you are confident, you are utilizing the stage properly, you're maintaining a good eye contact, you're using your hands, resonating your speech, then you are doing with a good body posture. But if you, while giving a speech, you have your hands clutched or your legs crossed, you put your hands in the pockets, or you look more on the down instead of maintaining eye contact, then that is a bad posture. So while giving a speech, it is important to modulate your voice based on your speech title or speech content, and also maintain good body posture, good eye contact, good hand gesture. That would help you to become a better speaker and remove your fear. With that, we again move to our next part of the segment of today's meeting. Before that, we would like to call TM Krish to present his time.
For the prepared speeches, Toastmaster Ananda took 19 minutes 54 seconds, Toastmaster Ronan took 6 minutes 56 seconds, and Toastmaster Pratik took 6 minutes 21 seconds. Hence, all are qualified. Thank you.
Thank you for the brief report. I request to launch the poll in the group, and people, TMs, guests can vote for the best prepared speaker for today's meeting. Now we move on the next segment, the interesting one, that is table topic session. And today we have a versatile table topic master who would find humor as his, one of the ingredients for public speaking. Any topic, any role you give, he has the ability to inculcate or indulge the humor inside it so that he can engage the audience in the better. So please join hands to welcome TM.
The guests are not added in the group, so.
So thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, my fellow members and guests. Table topics means impromptu speaking. You will take this challenge, you will come here on the stage. I will give you a topic, random topic, and on that topic you will have to speak for 2 minutes impromptu. Now, where do we require this impromptu speaking? Where do we require? Say, if you are in a school and your teacher says that, why did you not do your homework? On the spot, you have to speak almost about 2 minutes to convince the teacher that why you missed that homework. If your daughter asks that, Mom, I kept 12 gulab jamuns in the refrigerator, in the morning I find only 10. Where those 2 gulab jamun has gone? You have to speak impromptly that to convince your daughter. Or when your wife says that, I called your colleague, I called your office, you have taken sick leave and come to home, but you appeared only at 11 o'clock at night. Where were you? And you require impromptu speech. You have to speak, because if you keep on saying then it will be a big trouble. This is the place you can come here and practice your impromptu speaking. Now, going with the same theme from fear to fluency, I have taken this theme of scariest thing. So the theme of our table topic is my scariest experience with what will be the topic that impromptu you will have to speak. And the topics are randomly placed over here, so whoever will choose to come here first will get the first topic, second topic, and like that. So I will request everyone to take up this challenge and practice this impromptu speaking. So whoever would like to come first? Toastmaster Niraj. My scariest incident or an event. My scariest experience with an incident.
Scary incidents are not new to me, you know. I actually avoid them. I've had quite a few of them. Right from my childhood. You know, scary incidents. My parent-teacher meeting. That was a tough one. That really was a tough one. It would take me a whole week to convince my mother that there's no parent-teacher meeting this week. And on Friday, my sister would come, Mom, you're coming to the parent-teacher meeting tomorrow or not? I failed. I found in chemistry once. 22 out of 100. And my teacher said, I have to see your parents. So I chose an opportune time to call my mother to my school. There was a blood donation camp. And my chemistry teacher was a very frail Sardaji, an elderly man, very sweet-mannered man. And I introduced him to my mother just as the needle was going inside. Sir, how's my son doing? Good. He's doing rather good. That has followed with many other such incidents, you know. The time I got caught smoking. The time my girlfriend came. But the scariest incident that happened in my life was on the day of my wedding. When everybody from my wife's family congratulated her and said, all the best. Scary moments keep happening. I was scared when my wife gave me the most beautiful gift she could ever give me. Bachelor room. But now I'm not scared anymore. Because I've gotten used to bachelorhood and I kind of like it. So scary moments are how you overcome them. And they pass. Thank you.
Excellent. Whoever would like to come second? Yes. Any guest? Would you like to come and try? With a big round of applause. Scariest trip when you travel, train, bus, or boat? Your experience with scariest trip? Your name?
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Myself Roshan. So, the latest trip which I traveled in February in this year, I went for the 7-day trip, and it was the trip like that. I went to the Haridwar. From there I go to the Rudraprayag. From there I went to Kedarkantha trek, and afterward went to the Brahmtal track. And the escalation thing was in Brahmtal track. In that track, I didn't take any trip, and I was just thinking to go there solo. So I was having everything, like from tent to sleeping bag, everything, from the cooking items, everything, sir. Even I went there and was just asking for the permission. And then the policeman and the watchers of the forest department told me that I can't go there alone. I just and they told me that I have to pick any trip or any group which everyone is going there. So I was thinking, how should I go there? And afterward, he allowed me that if you can pass through this, because there was the union, and union was not allowing anyone to go without permission. And so I went there alone and have there. And once I was caught that why are you alone? I told him that no, I am not alone. I am having friends there, and he is outside, and he has just gone forward of me. And afterward, I went to the Big Altar. There I stayed there. I have did all the tent, and at the night, it was too cold, to be honest. And in the night I was feeling so cold, and also at the time I heard the sound of like tigers and bears. I just seen there, and there I was, and their sounds. But as we normally see and know that in the forest or in the mountains, there is always a dog which carry or which follow you, and he saved me. And in the morning, I came to know that that was a tiger from the dhaba owners. So this was the escalation of the latest step. Thank you.
So when we say that when there is a fear, it's a flight or sometimes we freeze. And but after that incident is over, we have a big story to tell, and that is what the beauty of First Careers thing. So who is the next one who would like to take the challenge? Yes. Yes. Usually. Your topic is my scariest dream. Scariest dream. Usually.
Yes.
Dream.
DIP.
Usually.
Yes, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Scariest dream.
The scariest anything that you experience.
Okay, scariest in the general exam experience. The last one which I appeared for, though I have fully prepared for GMAT exam, but still when you have that doubt whether I will perform or not, that fear you will always have. You have taken at least 10 marks, you have prepared for daily for study, but still that fear always there. So yeah, I gave that exam, but unfortunately, from starting the start was not good, not that much good. There was some technical error, then exam got delayed by half an hour. Then for GMAT exam, there is one trick, they give you the pen. So it was how like when you are solving something, you can't you have to just rub it and just put lid on your pen, otherwise it will get dried off. So this happened 2-3 times. So I could not able to solve, means that pen could not able to work. So this was few experience for that exam, but though I scored good in that exam, so yeah, it was good.
Anybody else? Yeah. Your topic is my scariest night. Night. Yeah, your experience. Maybe any night you felt very much afraid of, or maybe you are alone outside, some sort of thing. Your experience with that, or anything you felt very scared. You can explain that.
So the topic is the scariest night, right? I would like to share one incident that happened with me. I was alone in the house. My mom and dad is not in the home, so that time light gone, and I felt scary that time. And what I did, like I read Hanuman Chalisa. I just remember all the God names. So this was the nightmare for me because I literally very much scared because I was alone and I call my friends and talk to them. So it was like fear for me. So that is the scariest thing. And what I hear that time, like the sound of steady dogs and cats, and I don't know that I am a 24, 25 years old girl that who is still afraid of anything. So it is the scariest thing for me.
Who would like to come next? Umang, your topic is the scariest story you ever read. Scariest story. It can be a personal story also.
Personal story, but many times I've read book like the Power of the Subconscious Mind and like this. And in that I've read the story like this. How our mind, if nothing is going to, nothing is going by our means choice, then how the thing, if we our subconscious mind is on that particular topic, then we can change any of the things that won't be happen by like this. I read the stories. I think that's.
Because I find these motivational books very scary because you're supposed to read them and you're not able to read. You fall asleep. So, I think looking at the time, we can have the last one. Last one, who would like to take up this?
You decide.
He gave a speech right
Yeah.
now, so I will request you. Toastmaster debate. My scariest animal encounter. My scariest animal encounter.
Meeting with boss?
Good morning again. Me and my cousin took up a challenge. Let us go to Sasangi. My uncle was forest officer. We had a fantastic arrangement done as a special case for both of us. Generally, in the Sasangi, you have that procedure in which we have to get into a car and go and all.
Permit and all.
Now, we got this special approval to go there at night, 9:30 p.m. along with nobody else. They told us, both of us, that there is a camp, army people are there, our people, organizing committee members are there. It's at a distance of 3.5 kilometers. You can walk and go. Keep this stick, they call it dang in Gujarati, with you, and walk and go. You can have that thrill. If there is any, we didn't have mobiles with us at that point in time. If you have any issue, according to us, our assessment, this area is safe and you can go. We both started walking, thinking that this will be a thrilling experience. And we are not going to encounter any lion or so, but it's dark night. We started walking. After a kilometer or so, it was pin drop silence. The scare was building up inside. And immediately at the end of 2.5 minutes, we heard some sound. Both of us were like, oh my God, some noise. And there was one snake passing by from there. it was not a lion, but that was the scariest experience for me, for any animal coming through. We comfortably reached the camp, heard the stories of lion and leopards from the people there, but could never forget that incident. That's it. Thank you.
Excellent, and just we have our TMOD approved, so
Oh, wow.
table
Wow.
topic for you, Toastmaster Kunal.
Before that, CA witness is technically disqualified. Snake is not an animal. They had already visualized you will get one point.
For Toastmaster Kunal, the topic is my scariest adventure in Dubai. My scariest adventure.
We all know that. This was, he actually took away my one speech anyway. So, yeah, many of you know that recently I had a vacation at Dubai. And one of the, actually, to plan this trip itself is the scariest adventure. Why? Because vacation is not important. Let me tell you my experience. The shopping is important. For 8 days, you have to plan all your shopping. My daughter warned me that I don't want you to repeat any of the clothes. Now the thing is that after the vacation, I don't have a space in my wardrobe because I have a very limited space, the smallest in my home. And I have plenty of space available in my savings account. But anyway, the scariest adventure out of all was the skydiving which I did in Dubai from 13,000 feet. And it was worth trying to face the fear you have because I was kind of a person who used to avoid this roller coaster and everything. But because of my daughter, I came forward and tried this thing of skydiving. And what to say, when we were taken in the small plane at the 13,000 feet, and the moment when he asked you to jump out of the plane, that was something which is beyond words. Like you have to literally jumping out of the plane and the wind is blowing like anything on your face, your skin is rustling like a paper, and you are falling free with I would say, or towards the gravity approximately 2,000 feet, and after that they open the parachute and again you will go up. So that was something I would say the scariest, but I would say now I am going to remember this for a long time, lifelong time, and I would request everyone to please try this, worth doing it. Sometimes you should spend for yourself also, not only for the banks and paying EMIs. Thank you, and over to you.
Excellent, Toastmaster Kunal. We are just looking forward to one speech on that experience, and I was just building a ground for that.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, and I will now request a timer for the time.
For the table topic speaker, Toastmaster Neeraj took 2 minutes 7 seconds, not qualified. Guest Roshan, 2 minutes 7 seconds.
That is qualified. 30 minutes, 30 seconds is a grace.
2.36.
2 plus minus 30 seconds is allowed. Everyone is qualified.
We save time.
That was quick and crisp. Over to you now,
Very good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon.
After a wonderful table topic session, as we all knew that it would be fantastic, I will just brief upon the last 2 P's of my public speaking ingredients. I will not go in depth. I will just announce those 2 P's and hand it over to general evaluator. If I have done, I will elaborate more on that. So the last 2 P's which I would say on the ingredients are pace of your speech and the pauses which you would use within your speech. tell you more about those things, if time permits. That's the general that I will brief upon it. So we'll move on to the third and the last segment of today's agenda, that is evaluation. And for that, I would like to call a versatile and veteran, maybe the youngest Toastmaster of our club, TM Kitan.
Thanks, Toastmaster of the Day. My soulful greetings and namaskar to each one of you. I welcome you all in my evaluation segment. In today's meeting, our expert evaluators will create humongous opportunity for their respective speakers to enhance their communication skills by their positive and constructive feedbacks. Thus, without wasting much time as we are late today, let us move towards the purpose of this segment. Timer, please note, time for each evaluator is 2 to 3 minutes. Thus, ladies and gentlemen, join your hands to welcome Toastmaster Hitesh, one of the very excellent speaker of our club, to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Anand.
Thank you, Ji. Evaluating Toastmaster Anand's speech today reminded me of yesterday night, things that were going on in my mind while watching match.
Wow.
At every stage, when Virat Kohli was between 14 to 16 overs playing slow, there was a critic in my mind going on that he should have done this. Instead of giving bowling to Kuldeep Yadav or Akshar Patel, the 1 over could have been given to Hardik Shah and all that. So it was like somebody who is not an expert evaluating experts playing there. However, I will definitely try doing this. First, let me talk about the positives that Toastmaster Anand delivered in his entire speech. The emotion, the voice modulation, and stage movement. All three he was bang on. In terms of displaying his emotion, when he was talking about Toastmaster Vikram, and he's connected. This was the emotion, the voice which he delivered. Fantastic. It was a fun job. Talking about the content, title, and the message that he wanted to convey, the structure of fulfillment. Taking the example right from the process, Toyota way to Toastmasters meeting structure, he gave one message very clearly to me, and I am sure to many or all of us. It reminded me of one of my MBA days debate topic in the college. The topic was structure is important or strategy is important. And he delivered it very clearly today. I had always been heavy on the strategy. He made me think today that structure is equally important, if not more. Kudos to you on that. Coming to, again, handling the question and answer sessions. I think this was exemplary in my view. First, second, third, fourth, all the questions answered not only in an apt manner but also with examples when he was asked the second questions. So that was another wonderful learning, that how to engage the audience in Q&A. Now, few areas where your speech and delivery can go to the next level. Whenever one is explaining the numbers, one needs to be sure in terms of the math that is being verbalized. For example, 6 into 4, 6 4s are 24, it's not 30. So, or if there is a reference to a particular year or area where you are not sure whether it is, you can mention that around 60s, around 1960s, rather than mentioning 1960 or mentioning that that's my guess. It gives a correct picture of the stronghold of the anecdote that you are trying to explain. Third is, maybe during the fantastic start of the speech in terms of greeting the audience, the highlight of the title can be done with a very strong and apt example that will begin the message very nicely. So these are some inputs from my side. Thank you so much.
Now, I am presenting my second evaluator. She is none other than Toastmasters Sanjita. Once she was our club member, but now she is in Pune and member of one of the Pune Toastmasters Club. Please join your hands to welcome
Adjective. You should use adjective also. One of the finest speaker and one of the versatile Toastmaster.
Today morning I heard a song, Sukh ke sab sathi dukh mera koi. Where would embarrassing moments qualify? Dukh. And today Toastmaster Krunal has managed to take us all with him on this embarrassing joyride. Greetings to GE, fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests and my target speaker, humorous speaker Toastmaster Krunal. Congratulations for a beautiful speech. To begin with, the title, Embarrassing Moments. We all have those, but it's very difficult to speak. So we were really looking forward to how will Toastmaster Krunal speak about that in front of stage when we are even scared to speak about it to our parents. But he gave a brilliant speech. The first line itself, embarrassing moments, find me. That set the stage. We all knew it's going to be a humorous speech and we were ready for it. He began speaking how he faced different situations where he was embarrassed. He spoke about his marital life to which many people could relate to. And then we thought that he was only giving the problem, but he gave a solution also. And that was that hero of the speech, the Parle-G packet, how he brought it up. And then that was an entire speech on how he had to solve the problem. And then instead of the problem finding, he was looking for the problem. That solution, not only he applied it to others, he applied it to himself also. He had a message for everyone that he prays and then he gives that biscuit, so that left everyone else motivated. Every speech can be taken to the next level. Toastmaster Krunal's speech had different phases from his life: school, college, and present. We have a nice stage, so it could have gone in a chronological order. Start at one side, end at the other. Secondly, when he spoke about his wife, do you see anything different? You can lower the pitch but maintain the leadership mode. And then, how about my knees? So at that point, if you could give us one pause also, it would be great. To summarize, you had a beautiful context, very thoroughly researched topic, nicely presented, well curated, very nice props. Just keep the suggestions in mind and it will be a brilliant speech. I'm looking forward to your prize in next year's humorous speech contest.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join your hands to welcome Palki Sharma of our club. She's none other than Toastmasters. She will evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Pratik. Please be on the stage and just prove yourself.
Thank you, G. Good afternoon to each one of you. Indeed, it was an unprecedented presentation, never seen before. So first of all, I would like to appreciate Toastmaster Pratik for his remarkable presence on the stage. And audience, could you notice that from the very beginning, that from the title itself, think carefully. Toastmaster Pratik captivated all of us. And then on the stage, his alien costume, sunglasses with a hoodie up. So in order to being funny, along with to intrigue, to grab the audience attention. And I truly believe that these are the side effects of Toastmaster Hiren's class. There were so many instances where you tried to grab and you succeeded in that to grab the audience attention by bringing the props. Haj Bola. I could reminisce Jadoo just as he gets energy from Dhruv and he gets energy from Haj Bola. And then by bringing cards to again engage the audience and he brought liveliness in the room by conducting a live demonstration. just to convey what you have in your plate. Then everyone knows that humor brings proximity. You emulated that Jadoo from Koi Mil Gaya scene by singing with Toastmaster Gitanjali's and holding her hand saying that your energy is draining. And all these voting remarks that if Toastmaster Kunal is thinking he would win, I'm pretty sure that he must be thinking about that. Though everyone got amazed with one of a kind presentation, but being an evaluator, I cannot compromise with excellence. I admire that you took up this outlook, that hoodie up with the opaque glasses. But I feel that translucent sunglasses could replace or you could have removed so that for a better eye contact. Then voice modulation, when you said that your battery is running up, so you could have raised your voice there. Conclusion was missing. You could explain the purpose that why you have taken up with that role. To summarize, unique presentation, engaging story, few recommendations that I truly believe that would help you emerging as a prolific speaker. Thank you.
Now please welcome today's timer, Toastmaster Krish, to present his time report.
For the evaluation, Toastmaster Sanchita and Toastmaster Sakshi, all are qualified.
Now it is the time to listen the evaluation, very scary evaluation of table topics. All the speakers have given wonderful experience about experience of their scary moment. So for this, join your hand is none other than the president and the presiding officer of today's meeting. So I think you will also share us about your evaluation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. First of all, amazing theme by Toastmaster Hiren. Kudos to him for bringing a new topic to the table topic. For the overall reviews, what should have been improved from my point of view? Every speech should have opening, body, and conclusion. For this type of theme, not your personal story, but even an imaginary one should have also worked. Like scary incident at home. Right? So after it should go like that. At one day, fine night, our parents left home to enjoy one family function. I was watching a scary movie. I was sitting at home. It was a new moon's night. The sky was dark. The clouds were thundering. And suddenly, the door knocked. Tuck, tuck, tuck. The creation of this scene would have made the entire speech the another level. So that was my suggestion. And this type of topics only comes after long time. So you cannot miss this chance. Now to the for the individual evaluations, Toastmaster Neeraj, your body posture was just like this. You should have addressed this side of the audience as well. Toastmaster Guest Roshan, you spoke too fast. You should keep slow pace while speaking. Yasudeep, increase clarity in speech. You are so much complex. Your words were not clear. Guest Kinjal, your story was good, but you should have made the your story more scary, so everyone would have enjoyed. Guest Umang, I encourage you to speak more and not the finish up within 35 seconds. Toastmaster Hitesh and Toastmaster Krunal, you both have amazing story. We all went over there and felt what it was like in the forest and in the skydiving. So no suggestions from my side. Overall, the several topics were awesome. Thank you everyone.
You just matched with the Toastmaster favorite topic, master, speaker, and also the value. report of AHA Counter. Toastmaster Sanjay, please welcome Toastmaster Sanjay. Present his AHA.
So good afternoon again. So talking about our counter. So mostly all prepared speaker has done excellent job. I could not find any major error. Yeah, couple of errors I have found in TM Pratik. So he used so word 10 times and word 1 time. Then guest Roshan has done word, you repeated word 2 times. Yesterday has repeat word 4 times and so word 2 times. Kinjal repeat the word 3 times, so 2 times and word 1 time. And Umang has made 1 time Rest all are good speaker. I mean, I did not find any reason. I mean, absolutely they are impeccable speaker and there is gradually very high level they have achieved. So I should take inspirations from them. So next time I will also start speaking. I could find that in the speech of Anand, there are number of people have joined, but they have not started their journey. So now this has been provocation for
To invite Toastmaster Vatsal on the stage to present his grammarian report. Please welcome him with a great round of applause.
Thank you. First of all, let's clap for everyone else. It's a very brave effort to just come here, and then there are people who will evaluate. I would not say judge. I am not here to judge you. I am here to evaluate the language that people speak here, so that the next time you come here, you will be a better speaker. So, word of the day was used by Toastmaster Hitesh, Toastmaster Sanchita, Toastmaster Gitanjali, and Toastmaster Anand used word of the day thrice. Clap for them. Phrase of the day was used by Toastmaster Anand. Again, some notably good usages of the language: the word empathy, nausea, morsel, captivated, intriguing, emulated, and prolific. Good phrases where the irony is that I live my speeches, and I am privileged to announce the title. These were some of the good uses of the title. In order to improve your language, some of the hints that I can give is make sure that your tenses are correct. Like I belongs to, if I say I belong to Mumbai, I belongs to Mumbai is not conventional. Children and people are already plural. Children's and peoples are not conventional usage of the language. And in the past, if you are speaking of the past, I see the AC is not conventional. I saw the AC would be rather more conventional. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now it is my turn to present report, but as we can see that there is no time for me, so I will summarize in 5 or 6 sentences. First of all, the meeting. Everyone has given their best, whether it is the speakers or the evaluator or the teaching master, table topic master, timer, AHA counter or grammarian. Everyone has done their role, played their role very perfectly. So 3 cheers for the meeting. So I am not going to tell anything individually, just 2-3 points of improvement for the meeting. That Toastmaster Anand, he gave 15 to 20 minutes long speech, but I think he has not informed our VPE. Because of that, there is a miscalculation of time. So, if you are giving the long speech, please inform our VP well in advance. And those who have came little late for them, just come attend the meeting before 5-10 minutes, as if there should not be any inconvenience for the speaker. Today I am little nostalgic and emotional, as it is the last meeting of existing XCOM. They are moving. And it is my heartful thanks and gratitude to them for giving us such a wonderful meeting session throughout for everyone. Not individually, whether it is Janki or Toastmaster Kabir for making such a wonderful posters, excellent Toastmaster Ravi. With his team, their coordination, their teamwork, that is excellent example of teamwork they have presented. It is wonderful XCOM with all the 6 months we had wonderful meetings. With this, I want to wrap up because there is no time. And one more thing, I want to give all my best wishes to the next coming XCOM. With this, I just want to wrap up and hand over my charge to our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. I will take maybe 2-3 minutes to conclude. So coming back to pace and pause. There are 2 types of pace normally we use in a public speaking. One is fast pace and other is slow. Like if you want to announce something, like for example, we need to act quickly. So when there we speak a little bit faster. We don't say we need to act quickly on the crisis. So that is where the pace may be faster. We need to act quickly on the crisis. When it comes to a slow pace, let me tell you a story. When you slow down on the pace, automatically connects the audience. You cannot say, let me tell you a story, but let me tell you a story. That is how you can pace your speech. Then coming to pauses, there may be ideally many type of pauses, but I have listed 3 of them. One is the dramatic pause, and then suddenly the light went off. That is some drama which you try to inculcate in your speech. That is a dramatic pause. Then empathetic pause. This is important, so please listen carefully. Where you are emphasizing on the importance, trying to catch the audience. And then the transition phase, when you are narrating 2 stories or 2 incidents in a speech, how you transit, like once you finish, you give a pause. That's all for now, and then you can say, now let us move to the next topic. That is how you do a transition process. So that was all, maybe few ingredients which I thought I should share with you. To conclude, with time and efforts, our fear will transfer to fluency and empower us to become a good communicator and a good speaker. Remember, the journey from fear to fluency is a process. Be patient, be kind, and be compassionate with yourself. Celebrate small victories and learn from setbacks or feedbacks. Embrace the journey and let your voice be heard. Thank you, and
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tanu, for a wonderful theme. I request you all that all the polls are in the group. Please finish the polling so our sergeant can make these certificates. 6 months back on 31st December, the current XCOM team got elected. There were 7 members. Today, 30th June 2024, the last day of our current XCOM. From all the members, I want to tell you, thank you for your humongous support for entire 6 months. You have supported us through thick and thin, from no attendance to no venues. Thank you so much for your support. Now to present the certificates, I would like to invite Toastmaster Tarun on dais. If someone can take the pics of the first certificate for best prepared speaker goes to Toastmaster Krunal.
Topic was right.
Thank you.
The second certificate for best table topic speaker goes to Toastmaster Hitesh.
Technically.
Well, not animal.
Well, not reptile.
The third certificate for best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Sakshi. The fourth certificate for best supporting role player goes to Toastmaster Bansal. And the last but not least, best role player goes to Toastmaster Dhiren. Now, due to the paucity of time, we are not conducting the guest feedback session as of now. But I hope you all have been added to the our guest group. You can post
I think 2 minutes, because I started 2 minutes late. Take 1 or 2. You can.
Yeah, definitely. So, if anyone would like to, yeah, so ma'am.
So, I have learned so many new things today. Thanks to Krunal sir and Anand sir, who pushed me to speak in front of everyone in a random topic. So it was a very positive and enthusiastic environment over here, and all I want to say, it was a very nice session for me. Thank you.
So, anyone else? No issue. Actually, putting the message in the group will not have the stage fear, so you are already encouraged to put the feedbacks over there. With that note, I will adjourn this meeting. 327. Now we will have the group photo, and then we have to move fast as the another meeting will start. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, all the